Hey, what's up, my peoples? This is Vicjohusmc86 again. Hey, this time, me and Browneyes, we're gonna do a shout outs and shout downs, or just downs from our trip to Pax to Pax. So my first shout out is going to the Doubletree Bayside for their fine customer service. I think they did a good job. Shout outs to the guy that cleared out the toilet on Saturday night. Was that Saturday, right?
It was Saturday night after the podcast. Our toilet was filled and not flushing properly.
That was when everybody was in the room, so it was filled by everybody else's shit. No, that was after Mexican. Maybe that was because of the Mexican.
Yeah, it was after Mexican.
So shout outs to Roses. No salsa.
Along with Doubletree, we're going to shout out to the receptionist at Doubletree for referring us to an awesome pizza place while we were there on Friday night.
You don't remember the name of the pizza?
I don't remember the name of the pizza, do
But
you?
it was damn good, yeah. The pizza was damn good. Shout out to Boston's public transportation.
Shout out.
The subway and the bus. So shout outs to them. Shout outs to the trolley. What's the name of that trolley company? We don't got all that shit
Charlie
on us.
Tours. Charlie Tours. I want to do a shout out to the bartender from Gamers Gone Wild Party. He was mixing me and Sherry up some nice shots. So shout out to the bartender and to the DJ for putting up with my harassing of him to play some real dance music instead of gamer music.
Shout outs to the L Street Diner and our fine waitress there. That was where we went twice for breakfast. So shout outs to them. That was an awesome breakfast. Shout out to the Whiskey. What was the name of that place? The Whiskey
Priest. It was the
Whiskey Priest. Yeah.
But we got to shout down to them due to that corned beef sandwich.
Yeah, they put a little too much effort into a sandwich, and maybe they might have overcooked it, but I mean, the intentions were well, but they just overthought a corned beef sandwich. So shout outs to Rubens, or to Rubens. Yeah, shout out Rubens.
Yeah, shout out Rubens. That's our local corned beef restaurant.
Yeah.
We'll shout that out too. Hey, we got to shout out swag bags, all kinds of free stuff that we took home from PAX and from the Gamers Gone Wild Party. Got a video game for our kids, and lots of t-shirts. Oh, and we can't forget Victor's Nintendo 3DS hat from Nintendo.
This fine hat that I will probably sleep in for a while. Maybe next year at PAX I'll wear it so much it'll be stinky and I'll fit right in with the rest of the funky gamers.
Shout outs to the food court at Pax East. They had an awesome Caesar chicken salad. Overpriced, but good tasting.
Come to Popo right behind me. Hopefully they ain't tracking me down. So if he does, and I gotta stop this video, shout down to the Popo. He's coming in my left window.
Oh,
Let's
no.
see if he's stopping me. I'm scared.
There
He
he
passed me. Woo! So he gonna get somebody. So shout down to the state of New York, the state of Boston for all those goddamn tolls.
Pennsylvania.
And while we in Pennsylvania, shout out to snow and ice through those freaking mountains.
Shut down, yeah.
Shout downs to them,
To
yeah.
the weather. And the fog.
Yeah, and speaking of Pennsylvania, we got more. Why does Pennsylvania have so many pullover and sleep spots? Anybody from Pennsylvania can answer that. So shout out.
Down.
Shout down to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And to New York for all their damn tolls. Actually, speaking of tolls, here comes another one.
Yeah.
We've been holding on to this card for quite a while, and I'm sure when we go to pay, it's going to probably be like $50. So
We also need to shout down to the Doubletree's toll booth. You had to take that ticket and get it validated every time, and it only lasted for 15 minutes before you got out of the parking lot. So a lot of times we were out in the parking lot, forgot to validate the sticker, and had to go back in before we could leave again. So shout down to the Doubletree validation ticket booth.
Well, let's make this the last group here. Time is running, and the toll is coming. So shout outs to everybody that made it to PAX, and shout downs to everybody that couldn't make it. Whether you just couldn't make it financially, you said fuck us gamers and you just didn't give a shit, but shout down to the people that couldn't make it, especially to Cthulhu. I mean, your priorities are well, you my boy, but I'm just fucking with you, man.
And I'm going to quickly run through the shout-outs before Victor has to pay this toll here. Cranberry Muffins, Boston in general. Also to the iPad. Victor used that quite a bit. Fluffy Pillows. Convenient valet parking at PAX East. The Media Pass for Blue, along with Wi-Fi, and overall the McDonald's Shamrock Shakes that taste like crack. Shout downs go to the GPS system in Boston, and many backseat drivers shouting out directions to me while I was driving.
Those fine architects in Boston for fucking up the satellite signals.
And shout down to the trolley for stopping their runs at 4 o'clock and leaving us stranded on the other side of town. Shout downs to, I think that's about it.
That's it.
And that shout out to that open parking space every time we got one, because they were hard to come by.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We might do another one. We still got 4 hours in the car, so we may do another one. So this is Vicjohusmc86 from Open Forum Radio on the 40 Cast with Browneyes. See y'all later, maybe.